everyone, and welcome back to Science Unpacked. Today, we're diving into something super critical for engineers: how materials break.
Oh, cracks. The silent destroyers of structures, right? What fascinating research are we exploring this time, Hoste?
Indeed, we're looking at a paper by Rohit Upadhyaya and colleagues titled Crack in Presence of Holes: Experimental Measurements and Configurational Force Analysis.
Holes in a material that's cracking? That sounds a bit counterintuitive, doesn't it? Like, wouldn't that weaken it further?
It's a brilliant paradox. The core idea is that strategically placed holes can actually help manage crack propagation, not hinder it.
So, it's not just about aesthetics, but about making materials more robust, like in airplane parts or bridges.
Exactly. They found that traditional methods, like adding soft interlayers, don't always work under complex stresses. Holes offer a new approach.
That's really clever. So, what exactly did the researchers do to figure this out?
They focused on SS304, a type of stainless steel, and used something called the J integral. It helps measure the energy needed for a crack to grow.
Ah, the J integral factorial. So, it's like a toughness meter for materials? How did they measure it with holes?
Precisely factorial, they used compact tension or CT specimens. But standard J integral calculations don't account for holes, so they had to get creative.
Creative how? Did they invent new formulas just for these whole specimens?
Pretty much factorial, they used finite element method or FEEM simulations to develop modified formulas for the J integral, specifically for these non-standard geometries.
So they simulated how the cracks would behave around the holes, then validated it with real-world experiments?
Spot on. And they also used configurational forces to get deeper insights into the crack driving force. Think of it as the push a crack feels.
Configurational forces. That sounds very sci-fi. Is it like a tiny force field around the crack tip?
Haha, a bit factorial, it helps differentiate between the force at the crack tip, J tip, and the overall force, J far. This is key when materials aren't uniform.
Okay, so what were the big takeaways from their experiments with the J integral and those CT specimens?
Well, for a plain specimen, the J integral steadily increases as the crack grows. But with holes, it behaves very differently.
Differently good or differently bad?
Good factorial. The J integral actually decreased beyond a certain point. This means holes can attract the crack, making it require less energy to propagate towards them.
Wow. So a hole can act like a crack magnet, drawing it in and then what? Stopping it?
Exactly. And the size of the hole matters. Larger holes, like 3 mm ones, showed a stronger attraction effect than smaller 2.5 mm holes.
That's a crucial design parameter then. What about multiple holes? Is more always better?
Not necessarily. 3 vertical holes actually showed less attraction than a single hole of the same diameter. Placement and configuration are key.
Fascinating. And how did the configurational forces confirm these observations?
They found that when the crack was approaching a hole, the J tip to J far ratio was greater than 1. This means a higher driving force pulling the crack towards the hole.
And once the crack passes the hole, does the hole still have an effect?
Yes, a protective one. After the crack passes the hole, the ratio drops below 1. This indicates a lower crack driving force requiring more energy for further propagation.
So, the hole first attracts the crack and then acts as a barrier, making it harder for the crack to continue? That's brilliant.
It truly is. This study provides a valuable framework for evaluating J integral in non-standard materials, moving beyond traditional ASTM standards.
This could totally change how we design critical components, making them more resilient. Imagine safer planes and bridges thanks to a few well-placed holes.
Absolutely. It's all about optimizing hole placement and dimensions. A huge thanks to Rohit Upadhyaya and the team for this insightful work.
What a fantastic example of innovative engineering. Who knew holes could be so powerful in preventing catastrophic failures?